Hello and welcome back to PERISNO 1.4.5. We're here in the 3rd Legion outpost that has now been converted into a friendly settlement, and we can now speak to this fellow, Atanas Austad. And as you can see, he says, "Welcome to the 3rd Legion outpost, Lord Bruce Bertold. What can I do for you?" Okay, and now we can actually say, how is the 3rd Legion doing? The people are flourishing now that I have relaxed some of the restrictions of the Pretender Octium. I sense a renewed feeling of vitality and yearning for something greater than our current situation. Is there anything I can do to help? Well, perhaps. I am at an impasse. On one hand, I refuse to follow in the footsteps of Octium and squander the lives of my fellow Venatorans in some fruitless conquest. On the other, I feel my people have been confined to this life for too long, and that they wish to fight their way back to the front lines of PERISNO. Okay, well, let's have a look. I understand your concern for your people. Say I were to put my forces at your disposal. Do you have a plan? Ah, well, you have no doubt noticed the abandoned stronghold to the northwest of this outpost. This stronghold holds a special place in the hearts of my people, as it was the economic, cultural, and political capital of the Venatoran Empire. This was the site of Venator itself. Though the city was destroyed in the civil war that first drove us away, it seems to have been partly rebuilt over the past decades. This leads me to believe it is not as abandoned as many people think. Do you have any ideas about who you think may be inhabiting your old homeland? I can't say for sure. We clashed long ago with the Grazier worshippers in the storied battle for the Enlightenment, and I assume that the secrecy of these inhabitants has no less than a sinister origin. However, there is only one way to find out, and this could be your task, if you would be so noble as to take it. I will take your quest. All right. Liberate the 3rd Legion to a new Venator. Alright, then, okay, let's see. So, we should find the outpost. Now, I know for sure that it's around here, right? I think we've actually passed by it multiple times. Oh yeah, by the way, I allowed a little bit of time to pass because I needed to recruit a bunch of people, basically, because obviously, as you can see, I have a maximum company size now that we've leveled up our leadership all the way to its maximum right now, because I only have 21 charisma or something like that, so I need, you know, obviously 24 to be able to get more leadership, but yeah, we have 155 maximum capacity now, which is actually pretty good. You know, I'm pretty happy with that. Ooh, Hakon Inquisitors. Huh. I don't know whether I want to fight those. Maybe it would be a good idea. We can capture a couple of people in the meantime, or we can rescue, shall we say, a couple of people. Seeing your head on a pike would be good for me right now. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Okay, so this is funny now. One thing I've learned in the past about playing Warband, you do not ever want to do auto-resolves. You're going to literally suffer the consequences for doing that. Although, to be fair, I have done that multiple times, and, well, it just depends on if you care about your units dying unnecessarily, because they will. That is just the you know, the name of the game when it comes to Warband and auto-resolves. You're going to see a lot of casualties from them. Unfortunately, and sometimes that's not the case, of course, but most of the time, yeah, that's what's going to happen. But anyway, let's see if I can maybe get a couple of kills with my crossbow, or at the very least, just get a little bit of... Oh, hello, you're trying to murder me. Well, that's not very nice of you, but there you go. Okay, yeah, apparently I am just that awful with my crossbow. As you might expect, that is indeed a thing. Oh, we actually hit someone. Whoa, we actually hit 2 people, in fact. Okay, I'm actually very surprised about that. I would never have expected that to happen in a million years, but apparently I am able to hit things. Okay, well, bear in mind that I'm going to assume in the very near, very near future, we will need my ranged capabilities, and I can only hope that we're going to be okay. I don't really know. Anyway. It seems like we were very easily able to win this, but again, as I say, auto-resolve, it takes into account completely different factors, and you're most likely going to end up losing something or another. I didn't really want to take that chance. Anyway, let's take a quick look. What can we actually gain? The sheriff is apparently the best unit that we can get here. Really? Okay, that's actually kind of surprising. Alright, we could get some mounted archers. Let's get some Zan mounted archers. That might be quite fun. Basically, what I'm trying to do is just get a huge amount of cavalry, as much as I possibly can. Cavalry generally tends to be pretty dominant in PERISNO, so that's kind of what I'm hoping to do here. Okay, I am... Oh... I use... okay, I tried to capture all the prisoners, as you can see, by pressing Control S, and then click. It crashed. Alright, so here we go. I have now found the abandoned stronghold. As I said before, it was around here that I estimated, but yeah, it's actually just right here, so... yeah, that's pretty nice. Anyway, we are now able to go in here. I did fight the Inquisitors once again. Didn't go into an auto-resolver, just allowed my forces just to fight them a little bit. I actually did shoot a couple of people too, and I gained a little bit of proficiency in the process. So that's pretty nice. Anyway, I have no idea how to actually approach this. So shall we approach the walls or prepare ladders? Let's approach the walls first and see what happens. Okay, nothing much. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. I have taken a look at this quest on the wiki because, you know, it's always, in my opinion at least, PERISNO does do an extremely good job of hiding things, and you kind of get intrigued as to what you need to do and where you need to go and everything, and sometimes it's not exactly clear, so, you know, unless you're someone that really wants to explore around and everything, which obviously I can't really do that for a series. I gotta, you know, make sure that we're progressing relatively decently. But yeah, you could see here there's obviously some spikes here, which is definitely going to prevent us from going by. And I don't think there's anything else I can do. So prepare ladders and enter the stronghold. I suppose that's what we're going to try. Oh, hello. Okay, so we've got a bunch of people up there. Let's try and shoot them. Oh, wow. Okay, my forces are actually... Wow, Tamaris is doing a fantastic job. I am very, very pleased that she's actually with us right now. Oh, I really wish I... Oh, I really wish I was... I really wish I was better at this game. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm at 100%. Oh, I'm at 100%. Okay, wait. So, one second. So, what actually happens here? Oh, okay. So, we have a bunch of ranged people on the walls. This is impossible. No offense, alright? This is absolutely impossible. I have no idea how anyone is supposed to do this. I guess you're supposed to take cover? Now that I know there's no penalty for me dying, I might as well just, you know, randomly do stuff here just to see what's actually possible. But yeah, okay, so I can actually hit enemies from here, obviously, but we're going to get killed. That's an inevitable thing. Okay, so basically what we need to do is we need to hide, right? We need to hide. So what about if I get onto this little hilltop here? I mean, I'm gonna get shot, obviously. Hopefully Tamaris is actually gonna do something. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, so me going up on that little cliff top there, that is not gonna work at all. I have no idea how anyone is supposed to do this. No offense. This is... I think this is actually impossible for me. As you can see, I'm just getting absolutely murdered every single time. I don't think I can do it. This is my current character, as you can see. My crossbow skill is just not high enough. I think I'm going to need something much higher so that my accuracy and my damage is just exponentially better. I mean, you can see here that my guy is just really... not very good. I mean, he has 2 in Weapon Master, so I'm not really surprised that that is indeed happening. But I'm kind of sad, actually. Kind of sad by that. Oh yeah, I should go to, isn't it Amana that I have to do to hand that quest in? I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, thankfully there is no limit, time limit on this. So yeah, anyway, as you could no doubt tell, it is, I think, probably almost impossible for me to complete this right now. My character is just not good enough. As far as I'm aware, the wiki does say, I don't have it up right now, but from what I can remember, the wiki does say that this is going to be a pretty hard encounter, and your character needs to have really good skills to be able to, you know, actually accomplish anything here, which is sad. I feel like that's really sad because I would love to be able to actually, you know, restore the Venatoran Empire, but obviously at this point in the game you're supposed to have a much stronger character than I do, and that's sad, you know, for me personally, because I would have loved to have been able to do it, but of course you know, that's just not really going to work. There is actually a tournament available here, so we might as well go ahead and do that, just in case we have something available here, and hopefully we will be able to achieve victory here at least, and maybe I'll be able to level up my weapon proficiencies a little bit. I don't actually know whether that even happens in tournaments in Warband. I've actually kind of forgotten about that too much, but doesn't seem like it right now. Ah, there we go, there it is. Unfortunately, my two-handed skill is pretty awful as well. So, oh, hello there, Thrak. Oh no, sir. Oh, please. Okay, yeah, he's playing extremely carefully, as you can see. Oh yeah, I remember that. That's actually a really nice thing about Warband. They don't have 100 HP. Yes, they don't have 100 HP. So when you're hitting people for 24, you're thinking to yourself, oh, that's actually pretty good, because that's like almost well, probably a quarter of their HP or something like that. So that's pretty nice in comparison to doing, you know, 24 when they have 100 HP. It's a very different experience. Okay, so let's see if I can actually achieve victory here. Highly unlikely I'm going to be able to, but I think I'm actually already through. Because thankfully in Warband you do have that wonderful thing where if you eliminate 2 targets, I believe, at least in the first round, maybe even 1 target in the first round, you are probably safe to go through. So I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, they've given me... oh no. Oh dear. Okay, well this is maybe not going to work out so well. Or maybe not. Maybe it's actually okay. Hello, sir. Alright, yes, my green team member is actually helping me out quite nicely here. Unfortunately, has now been eliminated, but thankfully, we seem to be fine. I seem to be taking very little damage, surprisingly enough. I know we do have our modifier on a pretty high setting, so I'm not sure... maybe they're just not really doing that much damage, because they are blunt weapons. I mean, obviously, if you see me, I'm not really dealing that much damage either, so... it could just be that they don't have a huge amount of power strike or whatever. But yeah, anyway, gotta actually help out here against the red team. Oh no. Oh yes, Tamaris. Is Tamaris actually on my side? Yes, she is. Okay, wow, she absolutely murdered them. Yeah, Tamaris is a pretty incredible companion to have. That's exactly the reason why I decided to take her into the Assassins of Ral Dayun little challenge encounter there. She was basically the only one even getting kills. I'm not even entirely sure if I'm even able to do it with a crossbow. It might very well be the case that the best thing for me to do is to level up power draw and actually use an archery bow. But I have a feeling that that is not really going to work out too well. So, you know, it might be too late. That's what I mean. It might be too late for me to do that because I am level 24. I'm going to need to get a huge amount of kills to be able to level up past level 30. So there's only 6 levels remaining, and in that time I'd be able to get, well, minimum 6 power draw, obviously, but apart from that it's going to be probably pretty difficult. So not sure if we're going to be doing that at all. It would probably be a good idea to get power throw as well, but again, I can't really do that either because I just don't have any skill points spare. And as I say, it is primarily lack of knowledge on my part that has caused us to enter into this kind of situation, because now it's like, okay, I don't have the knowledge that power throw is actually really good, because of course then I could have used the leaf bombs. And obviously the leaf bombs are fantastic for a variety of reasons. They allow you to level up really quickly because you can actually deal damage with them and get many kills in the process. But you can also use a this is again one of those things where you need to know things about the mod to actually succeed relatively well at it. And there was someone that told me about this legendary thrown weapon that only requires 4 in power throw, and amazingly enough, apparently it has unlimited ammunition. So that's obviously extremely interesting to me, because that means that, hey, you know what, you can just level up your power throw well, not power throw, but you can level up your thrown weapon proficiencies, and you can get unlimited experience by using this legendary thrown weapon. So that really makes a huge difference. For example, soloing various encounters. Like, for example, if you wanted to farm bandits by yourself, for example, then you could obviously do that. That would be absolutely fantastic. But I could not tell you where the thrown weapon is from, because, as I say, I am not very well versed in this mod at all. But that's the reason why it's so incredibly interesting, indeed. Anyway, there you go. 20 renown, which I think is pretty good, and we can also recruit from the Falcon Academy if we want to. I think what I'm actually going to do is I might let some of these guys go, because I just generally don't really want to use them that much. I don't want to get rid of the warmongers or anything like that, because they're actually pretty good, or at least I hope they're going to be pretty good for us. And there's 147 out of 155 right now. Let's see what I'm actually going to get. That was actually pretty nice. Okay, so that's good. That means that I should probably get rid of someone. I should probably get rid of the sheriff, all things considered. So let's get rid of one of those, and there we have it. Okay. So, yeah, apart from the Venatoran Restoration quest, I will take a look at the wiki just in a moment, and I will see what I can do. As you can see, I'm also building a mill here. I'm just going to wait until this is done so that you can see exactly what I have built in my village so far. And I believe there's only very few things remaining, and the few things that are remaining are not that important. They are useful, but they are not going to be that important. I would love to be able to capture another, well, I'd love to be able to capture a castle or something like that. That would really make a huge difference. But there's a well here, which increases village prosperity. There's a messenger post. All of these things take extremely small amounts of time to build, so it's really, really easy. Might as well build the well next. It's only going to take me 6 days. Anyway, I'm going to find a new quest for us to accomplish, because apparently there is no war going on at the moment, and I don't think I can actually bring the vote to them, and I don't know whether I really want to start one either. Alright, so we are now here in Reichberg, and basically I have been looking for a particular NPC that apparently spawns in your starting town, but I actually can't remember which starting town I began in. So I've been searching around, frantically trying to find this thing in the taverns. I think it's like, what is it called now? Like a tavern entertainment adventurer, tavern adventurer? I don't know. Anyway, basically it is a questline that unlocks the Adventurers Guild. And that's what I actually wanted to do, because it apparently gives you a significant questline that allows you to unlock a bunch of extra quests, which I thought would be quite fun. But there is also something else here that I think might be even cooler, which is this. Who are you, fool? Why have you come to me without kneeling? I am Bruce Berthold, my lady. My apologies, my lady. I'm unaware of your customs. If I may ask, who are you? Very well. I am Kivakis, one of the 3 high priestesses of the dragon. And, okay, high dragon priestess. Amara is my twin sister. My question still stands. Why have you come to me? I have come seeking adventure. Might you have a task? A task? Why, yes. I was just thinking about this earlier. I need a capable band of mercenaries to escort a group of my Drake riders to Volderberg. They are on a mission to deliver a letter to the Baron there, and they must reach their destination. Yes, I could lend a hand. Are you trusting me for such an important task already? And second, can't the dragon riders defend themselves? I have heard they are fearsome fighters along with their mounts. Why am I trusting you? Well, you don't look like a spy or someone who is working for our enemies, and know that I can summon the wrath of the entire Reich and all our dragons and dragon riders to destroy you. The Drake riders can defend themselves well enough, but recently we have heard reports that our enemies, the sectarian dragon priests, are getting stronger. We can't risk losing valuable wyverns to them. Alright. Sure, that sounds like a fun idea. Why not? Let's escort the Drakes over to Volderberg. Volderberg is not actually that far away. It's only there, so we should be completely fine. I don't know what kind of party the sectarian dragon priests have, but let's estimate their strength. Okay, they have 1,555, and we have 4,600. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. All right, not too bad. Are they following me? Okay, so they're following me. So that means that I will then need to attack whoever comes out. I'm going to assume that they're going to attack round about here, probably. This is obviously just a guess, because I have no idea, but I would have expected, actually, that they would have attacked us already, but apparently not. Okay, yeah, so that I don't have to go through that conversation again, I'm just going to save now. And then we'll see, just in case it does crash, because let's face it seems like it crashes for me randomly. I don't know why. But anyway, okay. Did they... okay, wait a minute. Did I literally have to speak to them first? Oh, I had to speak to them, and then it's... Okay. I am an absolute imbecile. I had no idea that that was the case. They were following me, so I was just thinking to myself, oh, okay, it's perfectly fine. I can just continue onward. But no, I had to speak to them. All right, anyway, we can speak to this guy now. Who am I? I am a dragon priest, a true dragon priest. I see you have some of your wyvern friends with you. What I do is none of your business. No need for rude words, fellow traveler. Better hand over your money and let us deal with the Drake Riders now. I will pass, thank you. Instead, I think you should hand me your money instead. Okay. Why is the dialogue so funny? Why is the dialogue like this? I don't know. Anyway, let's go in and see if we can actually achieve victory against these guys. As far as I'm aware, the sectarian dragon priests are not that amazing in terms of stats. They are decent-ish. They are around level 44. So for a unit in PERISNO, that's okay. But I definitely wouldn't say that that is definitely something to be too scared of. They might have good gear, which would be a pretty big issue. But apart from that, I don't think we should worry too much. And all I need to do really is try to get as much damage out as possible. Oh, look at these cool... Ooh, look at these guys. Okay, they are actually riding these kind of like velociraptors, basically. I think they look very cool. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of those. I actually wonder whether we can do that. Anyway, let's just see if I can... Okay, no, I'm not going to be able to do much here, am I? Yeah, this is going to be one of those things, isn't it? Where I literally just try again, and just always manage to fail randomly. Oh, we did actually hit someone. Okay, we actually hit someone and got a kill. So I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, it just further compounds the fact that I should literally have just become an archer. You know, just a regular archer. Because here's the thing. Repeating crossbow, it's great. Don't get me wrong. It's absolutely fantastic. Super fun to use. And it is very effective, or can be very effective. But for me, it just doesn't do enough damage. I don't know why. Maybe as I say, maybe I just need to level it up, and maybe that's the only reason. But when it comes to using archery, your power draw directly influences how much damage you deal. And you can pretty obviously tell when your damage has gone up. In comparison, the crossbow it's very dependent on what kind of unit you hit. You know, if you hit someone that's heavily armored, it's going to be extremely difficult to tell whether you've actually done any damage at all, and most of the time you're just going to deal like half their HP or something like that. Well, never mind. Whatever the case, we can actually take some of the stuff. I don't know whether it's worth me taking this. Let's just allow my forces to take some stuff. Okay, they actually did take the boots, I believe, so I'll just leave the rest. I don't really need the money, as we know. Anyway, there we go. We've reached Volderberg, and we completed the task. Alright, fantastic, sir. Alright, so what do we actually need to do now? Do we... It just says quest completed. Aha. Okay. Okay, I assume we just go back, right? I mean, she's going to be there, right? She's going to be back in the castle, so I assume we just go back. And I've just got to be a bit careful, because I think there are some unique spawns around here that are actually pretty tough, so don't really want to get myself massacred by them, because that would be the next best thing happening, wouldn't it? You know, me randomly running into a super difficult opponent. Anyway, here we go. I assume you've come back to hear your next task. Okay, yeah, so apparently there is another one. My scouts have reported that the sectarians are amassing in large numbers, and they have been sending scouts near Draken lands. I would like you to hunt them down. I will pay you 1,500 for each group you destroy, and come back once you've defeated at least 5 groups. Okay, so now, for me personally, found the first part to be quite difficult. I mean, obviously, do bear in mind, we obviously have some really... We have some pretty good units right now, right? But just imagine you're doing this earlier on. I don't know whether you'd be able to, or not you specifically, but me or anyone that has the same kind of army that I do. I don't know. Maybe that would be easy enough. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, we did level up. So what are we going to go for? I'm probably going to go for... No, not intelligence. I should probably... should I go for agility? See, now that's the thing. I really kind of badly need to go for Weapon Master because we are taking so long to level up our crossbows that it is just... It's pitiful. It's really, really pitiful. So the only thing that I can really think about doing right now is leveling my intelligence and then just slapping 2 points into Weapon Master straight up and then just leveling up my crossbow skill and just trying to get as much Weapon Master as possible. As you can see, with 4 points in it, my proficiency limit is now 180, which is absolutely just awful. It's really not good enough for PERISNO. So, you know, technically I should have had at least 6 in Weapon Master as a level 25 character, in my opinion. So I have made a bit of an error in that. And as I say, you know, you live and learn sort of thing when it comes to these kinds of mods, because they are, you know, inevitably going to be better, or your character is going to be better when you understand more about your character's build and what you should have done instead. Anyway, there they are. Hello there. Okay, so we will be eliminating them. Thankfully, we were able to see them pretty easily. I don't know whether I should I just go straight on in? Should I just auto-resolve it or something? Because we have a massive battle advantage right now, so I'm not sure whether it's even necessary for me to head straight on in a manual sense, or whether we should just auto-resolve it. I don't know. I don't know. I suppose for various reasons, it's a much better idea for me to actually do damage in the battle itself. Because, again, you know, we need crossbow skill, don't we? We need crossbow skill, we need experience, we need all of that wonderful stuff. Thankfully, Tamaris is, because she has such an incredible amount of trainer skill, I actually don't need to worry about leveling myself up, or really don't need to worry about, shall we say, getting kills as much. Although it is, of course, going to be pretty useful. You know, there's definitely nothing, you know, saying that I shouldn't go for that, but Tamaris, because she is much higher level than us, also Dietrich, I believe, is also higher than us, and so he would probably be able to provide us with some experience too, through his trainer skill. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be my main source of experience, actually, which is kind of pathetic. Is it kind of pathetic? I don't know. Anyway, the point is we have achieved victory here. There's only 2 enemies remaining, and then we'll have to take a look, actually, and see how much experience it's actually going to require to get to the next level. Because, as I say, I think that getting another point in intelligence and then putting another point, well, a couple more points into Weapon Master is going to make a significant difference. And maybe getting into a siege as well, but that's the problem. I don't really have the ability to go into a siege because we are not at war against anyone at the moment, which is very sad to me. Anyway, how many do I actually need to kill here? Oh. Wait, no, this is not it. There we go. You'll be paid at least 5. Are you serious? Oh no, at least 5 of them. Okay, well, I actually don't see more than the one. Oh, there's another one there. Okay. Right, okay, I don't really want to go in there manually every single time, so we're just going to auto-resolve against these fellows. There's another group that's been eliminated, but as you could no doubt tell, we just lost a huge amount of troops, because that's indeed what it does. Yes, Warband is very much like that. So, let me just see, is there another scout party? Is that them? Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of them, isn't there? There is actually a lot of them that we're going to have to eliminate. And I can't go auto-resolving against every single one, otherwise we're just going to lose way too many units. So that's going to be kind of sad, isn't it? Oh well, never mind. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, if I actually look at the wiki, if I look at it right now, let me just have a look-see here. Okay, there is a final portion of the quest. Okay, so after this, there is another one. Right. Okay, so that gives me a good idea as to what I should do next. So pretty much what I'll do is I'll go off screen and I will... Wow, okay, we're actually losing a huge amount of people in this particular engagement. That's not particularly good, is it? No, Silavethiel, Marcus, we do not need you to die, people. We need you to live, thank you. I need all of the assistance I can get, that's for sure. Anyway, yes, so there is another stage of the quest. And apparently that has us attacking a named party who has a pretty significant number of enemy troops. So that's obviously going to be something that I'm going to look forward to doing. But I will go off screen and we'll do the remaining portion of this task. And then we'll pick up with the next stage of the quest. And hopefully I'll be able to unlock the Adventurers Guild as well in the meantime. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but hopefully I will be able to. And yeah, hopefully my crossbow skill will be continuing to level up. And, well, yeah, as you could tell, crossbow skill, I said, instead of crossbow proficiency. Crossbow, no! Yeah, I said it, okay. I thought I went an entire episode without misspeaking, without saying it. But, yeah, to be fair, I did lure myself into that, didn't I? Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. Next time we'll tackle the named... And we'll see what kind of reward we're actually going to get for this. I think it's going to be a pretty good one. I don't know. I think it might be a Drake, which would be actually pretty fun if it is. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Ooh, there's a Dark Charger. Ooh, thank you very much. That actually seems like, wow, 77 charge damage. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, yeah, as I say, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.